What's going on, guys? My name is Richie, and welcome to round three of my Super League series between Zenit and PSG. And this commentary is basically an explanation of what I do on my channel and what to expect for or what to subscribe for if you haven't already, which is most likely. Um, so I'm just gonna get straight into it after I explain, or I'm gonna get straight into it basically. What I do is I play different leagues using all or most of the teams. So, for example, I play the BPL, La Liga, Bundesliga, almost like a career mode with multiple teams. And like because I can't play all the leagues I want to, I have a super league with teams from leagues that I want to play but don't have the time to. So, like for instance, in the Super League, I play with teams from the French league, the Portuguese league, the Russian league, and even the Italian league because I don't have time to play the Italian league as well. So it's just a mix of those teams really. Um, and with all the leagues I have, with all the leagues that I play, I only play the first 20 rounds or just 20 rounds because it's really difficult to play all 38 or 34 rounds in a short time. And if I were to do that, I wouldn't be able to finish before like FIFA 14 or the next FIFA. So the only difference with the Super League is that after the league is done, I have like a big final. Like basically, there's two rounds. There's two groups. There's Group One and Group Two, and the winner of Group One plays the winner of Group Two in the final. But the only way that doesn't happen is if like the winner of Group One or if one group winner has like 10 more points than the winner of Group Two. So for example, if Zenit wins Group One with like 17 points, which is unlikely, and like Milan wins Group Two by with 7 points, then Zenit are the champions and you don't play a final. And I hope this doesn't sound confusing at all because it probably will. Another thing with this is that like these leagues are like another thing that I do is that these leagues are like real life where like they're connected to the Champions League and Europa League, meaning um like you can qualify for the Champions League or Europa League from your league. So in other words, or in English, like if in one of my leagues, one of the the teams that finish in the top four, they'll qualify for I guess a custom Champions League that I also run. So like in the Premier League series that I run, if like Liverpool finishes fourth, then everyone above them will go to the Champions League, and like whoever finishes in fifth to like eighth place will play in the Europa League. So that's if you I hope I've explained that right. Um, Another thing I also do is I have like international tournaments where I do the same thing. Um, like next month I'm supposed to do a Confederations Cup, and usually these tournaments like come around the time of like the real life version. So like last year I would have had a European Cup or Euros, and like next year I'm gonna have a World Cup as well. So that should be something to look for. Every now and then, like I upload a head-to-head seasons gameplay. That's a series called Head-to-Head Tag Teams where I play as one team. Like the team who I play with next is determined by the team who I play against. So, for example, if I play again, if I choose Barcelona and I come up against Real Madrid, I have if I win, my next game would be with Real Madrid. If I lose or draw, my next game would be with Barcelona. So basically, I have to win to move on to the next team. But that next team is the team I'm playing against, and I really hope that's I really hope that's not as confusing as I think it does sound. I know I'm not talking English anymore. Anyway, um, I don't play much Ultimate Team because, in fact, I don't play Ultimate Team at all because I don't really like the game style, the game or the pace of the game because it just seems like arcadey to me. For a lot of people that's fun. In fact, for most people that's fun, but it's just not really for me. I kind of enjoy like a slower type of gameplay pace, I guess, or just not Ultimate Team. I can't, it's not that I'm lazy to build the teams or anything. 'Cause I actually like that part of that aspect of Ultimate Team, but I just don't like the ridiculous pace. But if you like Ultimate Team, that's no problem because a lot of people like Ultimate Team, and it's not like it's not bad. It's just not for me. It's just not what I like. So if you're like into Ultimate Team, you may not find any on this channel. One of the reasons I don't like it is because my play style is more like about like build up play. It's based on on keeping possession. It's no lob through balls, no well not no lob through balls ever, but like no constant lobbing through balls over the top for a striker and no running down the wings with pacey wingers. And again, I'm not saying that I never do these in my gameplays, but it's not like it's not the only thing I ever do. I only do it when the moment is suited for that for doing either of those. Like basically, what I try to do is play like realistic passing football, but not really like forcing the issue. Just more about keeping the ball and keeping pressure. It's kind of like Barcelona. I don't like to say it's like Barcelona because I don't really play. It's not really exactly like the tiki taka, but it's just patient build up, patient passing. I'll pass it back if there's no opening, just to maintain the ball or possession. And I don't really see any YouTube channels that have that type of gameplay. That's how I usually play, so I figured maybe I should start a YouTube channel that plays like that because there are other people who play like me, and there's nobody on YouTube who really does. And I guess the closest to what I'm talking about is probably Japes, but even he like forces it sometimes, so it's slightly different. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling now. But yeah, sometimes even though this is how I like to play with being patient and keeping the ball. Sometimes I may like get hectic, like I'll be in a pressure situation and end up like losing sight of how I like to play. So if you're one of those people who like to see the like passing and stuff like that, every now and then you might get like a gameplay that is just me like ramming the ball through the middle. That's what she said. Like it just be kind of ugly to watch, but I try to play the same way every time, and I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. So yeah, it's a little bit harder to play like this on FIFA because the gameplay is so much faster, but on PES, like the gameplay is more suited to a realistic type of gameplay. But I love them both, and I don't necessarily like one more than the other. They're football games. I like football games, and I like them both. And basically, that's it. But anyway, I'm gonna let the rest of the video run now, or the rest of the match run now, and hope you enjoy it. And thanks for watching.
There, but he's been stopped in his tracks. And they've been trying with a fair amount of shooting here. Domenico Crescito. Good pass. Really good stop at a vital time. Well, that's it. We're level at the end of 90 minutes.